Hey guys, and welcome to TG10, top 10 reasons to be excited for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. You play as Edward Kenway, the captain of the Jackdaw, leader of a group of pirates. From what I can tell, Captain Kenway is out for a massive store of riches far greater than he could ever find aboard a single ship. You're hunted by pirate hunters hired by the empires of the time.
And Ed Thatch, be hanged by the neck until dead.
Looking to hang you for your crimes. This is the setting you're dropped into. Sail, fight, love, and do what you want. Freedom is the philosophy of the pirates and the design philosophy for the developers behind Black Flag, and it really shows.
When I turn around, there's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
This will be your fate if you fail to cooperate. I will choose a new path, but I will never cooperate with those bastards.
It's the Caribbean, 1775, the golden age of piracy. Sailors fighting the great empires of the time looking to get rich, and you're surrounded by some of those iconic characters, villains, and pirates ever. Charles Vane, N.A. Bonny, one of the few well-known female pirates, Calico Jack, and who could forget the most notable and notorious pirate, Blackbeard.
Acting as Edward's mentor, Blackbeard lived by his own rules, using fear and theatricality to build his legend.
You men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char.
While Hornigold, on the other hand, was more of a gentleman pirate.
We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose.
He followed a certain code of conduct, and would never have attacked a British flag.
Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They've got everything from the coves and inlets to the fully rendered weather system that can threaten your growing fleet. They've gone to such great lengths to build up not just the characters in the game, but the world itself as a living character. I've never been this pumped for a world space. Well, not for a very long time in video games, and I can't wait for this one. This is hands down the best looking AC game yet in the franchise, which is really saying something, as the past games were no slouches. But more than just refined textures and improved bump mapping, I think it's the location that really sells the look. The Caribbean is a beautiful place, full of lush locales, tropical port towns, mighty sailing vessels, and just damn sexy scenery. I can't think of a better place to really show off the graphical capabilities of their engine, the new generation of consoles' power, and the talent of the franchise this team, the art team, has. It's looking fantastic, and I can't wait to jump in. With a living world comes creatures big and small. While hunting for treasure underwater, you have to be mindful of the predators that lurk there. Above the waves, spearfishing and hunting can be done in your very own hunting boat. Everything from cargo storage to crew quarters and better harpoons can be upgraded on this boat separately from your main ship. On dry land, you can hunt animals for their pelts to upgrade and customize your armor, use their bones to fashion new weapons. It's a neat way of adding something more to the customization system than just going to a vendor and buying new stuff. What a fantastic setting for the Assassin's Creed games. I know I've mentioned it already in TG10 like twice, but for everything the AC games are known for, one thing they all have in common is the impressive ability to represent scale and detail in their worlds. Black Flag is no exception. From the plantations of the English Empire to the quiet coves and undiscovered wilderness of the islands, there are over 50 main locations. From colonial forts to hidden caverns, major cities like Havana and Kingston, your fantastic places to do the free running that the AC franchise is so well known for. I can't wait to dive off a bell tower and stab a dude in the face, and then run off to my ship. It's gonna be kick-ass.
Edward, Privateering? Is it dangerous?
A pirate's life isn't just guns, cannons, and death. They've got to live life fully and quickly, for tomorrow they might die. Betting games and wagers, drinking, and lasses are all part of the game. Below the waves, you can hunt for treasure using a diving bell that you have to buy as an upgrade to your ship. These things are like old school scuba diving gear. You actually go underneath them to grab a breath of air, and then you snorkel down and try to explore areas before you run out of air. There are little air barrels scattered about where you can get more air to continue looking. And all this, you have to watch out for sharks and eels while looking for treasure, because it's going to take a lot of gold to get all the upgrades in the game. There are supposed to be tons of little mini games, and something interesting happens when you drink too much, and as a pirate, I expect nothing less. The first thing I'm doing is finding a tavern, getting wasted, and sailing my ship into an enemy vessel. It's gonna be great.
Burn, you bastards!
It wouldn't be an Assassin's Creed game without assassination missions. In each town, you'll find jobs that need your special skill set to complete them. Sneaking through the jungles and forests, surprising your targets are all there like any good Assassin's Creed game. Even more so than past games, I think the setting for Black Flag is perfect for a would-be assassin to make a name for himself. Think about it, taking out rivals of the East India Company, or sneaking about and taking down leaders of the various old world empires in each port, town, or fort you come into. The political situation in this time period makes it a very interesting place for a would-be trained killer to play in. And hopefully they take full advantage of the lore and history of these areas.
And kings and queens curse your name.
Black Flag has its own flair of weapons from the time period. Stealth ranged weapons like the blowpipe. The hidden blade makes a return, of course. You can't have an Assassin's Creed without the hidden blade. You can rock some dual scimitars. They've got pistols and cutlasses, or you can mix the two and have a pistol sword. Muskets are in, blunderbusses are in. You can even pack 4 fully loaded flintlock pistols on you, ready to go for those situations where you need lots of quick shots and high damage. I can't wait to board an enemy ship and blast the captain right off his own bridge with a blunderbuss at close range. Yar. You can't be a captain without a ship to command. In Assassin's Creed 4, your flagship is the Jackdaw. From the sails to the hull, armor, the cannons, you can upgrade the type of rounds you use, like heavy shot, or bombard them with mortar bombs. You can even add swivel guns to snipe enemies right off the deck of their own ship. She's a beast, and I can't wait to fill it with my ill-gotten booty.
This is a darling galley. 32 guns, is it?
I lost count at 40.
Naval combat takes the #1 spot for me, as it's the most unique aspect of Black Flag. Sailing the high seas using your spyglass to find and identify targets on the waterways, ships like the sloop, 32-gun galleys, and of course the Empire's finest, the Man of War. It's a giant warship with tons of guns. I can't wait to take on ships much larger than my class, using strategy and well-trained crew to thin their numbers before swinging on, or maybe climbing aboard stealthily to claim the new ship by killing all the crew members aboard. Once you've taken the ship, you can add it to your own fleet. From CaptainShack to Commodore Shack. Has a nice ring to it. So that is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag in a nutshell. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I didn't like the settings of the other ones, or they just really didn't interest me. The last one kind of did, but I didn't jump into it. This one, though, pirates. I'm all about pirates. I love sailing. I love pirate history. And the sandbox nature of this one sold me. Upgrading my own ship, dropping the Black Flag on my ship, scaring the hell out of traders as I go and board them and steal all their stuff. With the technology that they're putting behind this game, I didn't even hit on I could have done a top 20 of this game. I didn't even mention multiplayer. I didn't mention the dynamic weather system. And I'm a trained weather forecaster. That was my career before I started on YouTube. And I love the dynamic weather they have in this. It's probably one of the most detailed systems I've ever seen. Volumetric fog, you've got individual rain droplets which actually have light affecting them individually. You've got the foliage that's actually affected by the wind and the breeze and the direction it's going. It's astounding. The water effects are amazing. There's a video they have over on their channel. I'm gonna go on a rant about this. There's a video they have over on the channel for Assassin's Creed Black Flag that shows the technology they put into just making the water look right. It's really impressive, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. All right, guys, that wraps up this TG10. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you're a pirate, hit that thumbs up button even harder. Subscribe here to TGN for more gaming goodness, more piratey goodness. And as always, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys next time.
You defy them by living free. I shall not live to see the world you were shaping, but I know it will be a better one.
To quarters all, man the cannons!
Let's hear the roar of this beast! Send them to hell!